day 8 of attempting to take toy cars all the way to Disneyland from Tampa, which is about 100 miles. Today's a little bit of a rough day. Here's the problem. Checkout of this Airbnb house is approximately in 30 minutes, but today we can't leave until we receive something in the mail. Freddo Toys, the manufacturer of these amazing toy cars, sent us new batteries for the car. The issue is that the batteries we've been using are very old. So old that the battery life is about 40% what it's supposed to be on these batteries. So instead of going like 15 miles on a charge, we've been going like 7 if we're lucky. And today's the last day that we're supposed to be making it right next to Disney World, so that tomorrow we could wake up and just start the day at Disney. And then find Mickey Mouse and deliver him his cookie. The problem is there's still 25 miles left to go, which is almost impossible on these old batteries. But with the new batteries, we think that we could actually pull this off. This whole series is at a major time crunch given that we have Christmas coming up and we really needed to get to our families. So there's two problems right now. The first one is that the package was supposed to arrive over 30 minutes ago and it's not here.
And there's no one in sight to deliver it.
The second problem is that Eric from Freddo Toys has tried to send us batteries a little bit ago for... Jaydin! Locked out. Jaydin, over there, Jaydin. The toy motorcycle. The problem was that they came from Canada and they confiscated them at the Canadian border. So this time we don't know if when we receive the box, if the batteries will even be in there or if they will be confiscated like they were last time. So hopefully they arrive soon so we find out if we can get on the road in the fun, easy way with the new batteries or if we have to use the old batteries that we've been charging just in case. But honestly, I don't even know if it would be possible with the old batteries. So fingers crossed, we don't even have to worry about that. I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, so checkout already happened, so all of our stuff's outside, but the package arrived. Fingers crossed it's in there. It looks promising.
All right, moment of truth. Yeah, rip this, Jaydin.
This is like a Christmas miracle.
Baby. Wow, 4 batteries, baby, and a wire harness. I hope they're charged up though. If not, they could take hours, but the hope is that these babies are charged. We're gonna check them now. All right, so we got everything outside, but we have a little bit of a problem. Well, actually 2 problems. The first one is that the old batteries looks like this. They had these 2 terminals right here, and the new batteries have 2 screws right here. It looks totally different, and it doesn't look like it's gonna connect exactly the same way. So first we gotta find out if these batteries would even work. We just have extra batteries right now to carry around that don't even work. I am going to lose it. The second issue is, for some reason, the current wiring harness is just stuck on the car and we need to take it off in order to connect these batteries. But that is so weird because we have literally disconnected that a million times and we've never had an issue disconnecting it until today. I'll update you guys shortly how this works out. All right, we figured out how to get them plugged in. They're looking good, but moment of truth, does the car start?
It is on.
It is on?
Yep.
All right, yay, I guess it started. That was weird, it didn't sing, but oh, he just pressed the pedal. Yeah, it moves. All right, cool, woohoo. All right, so now let's gotta check how charged the new batteries are. All right, finding out how charged it is. Oh, it says 100%. Yeah, baby, today is in our favor. All right, all we have to do now is pack up and get on the road. Stuff's gonna have trouble fitting in the car this time because we do have to recycle the old batteries about 2.5 miles away. So we're gonna have to carry a lot of weight in the car for a little bit of time. So we're gonna have to be a little bit careful.
All right, we're all packed up, baby. Now, the only difference in the car today is that we have batteries below all of this. We have 4 extra batteries, which are very heavy. So Jaydin today is carrying his backpack.
Hopefully he'll be able to ride the mini motorcycle with that backpack on. It might throw off his balance a little bit, but it kind of had to happen. It wouldn't have fit in here otherwise. And honestly, we're already concerned with how heavy it's gonna be with these batteries. Hopefully it doesn't mess up driving.
The place we have to recycle the batteries is only 2.5 miles away out of our 25-mile journey. So let's do it.
Back on the road, baby. We just pulled over because I lost all steering in the middle of this intersection right here.
If you guys have watched the past daily vlogs, steering has gotten sketchy in the past, but nothing like this. There's no resistance at all.
The steering wheel just completely stopped working. And you know, as we were on the way here, I was thinking, man, I really hope that my steering doesn't go out because we're carrying so much extra weight that honestly, it's putting a lot of strain on the tires and the steering. So fingers crossed we can fix this. This is a totally new problem we've never had before. I just packed this car up less than 5 minutes ago, but we're gonna have to take everything out in order to turn this on.
All right, so now Jaydin's spinning it because he was able to see what was wrong. So he's spinning the steering wheel. Where? Oh, I see it. I see it. So 2 pieces came disconnected, so Jaydin is trying to fix it right now.
Things would have been too easy today if it was just new batteries and make it to Disney, right? So here's the verdict. We think the problem is fixable, but we don't think it's fixable by us. I think we need like special tools to connect those two pieces back together. So plan is to look around and try to find a mechanic. Unfortunately, if we try to go to a mechanic, we will have to push it there without steering, which will be kind of difficult. But I don't think we have a choice right now. I think this is the only hope is a real mechanic trying to fix it. I'm gonna look up what's in the area. Fingers crossed something close. All right, we're all packed up except the motorbike just has to go on top now. Jaydin attached this rope to the frame so that he's gonna be able to steer it, and I'm gonna be on the inside using the power so that we can try to go 0.8 miles away. We're not sure if this plan's gonna work, but this is the route. It says 0.8 miles, baby. Fingers crossed we can make it there, and that they'll even help us when we get there. All right, it's on. All right, well, it looks like Jaydin's walking the car, and honestly, it's not going well, though. We think we're gonna have to push it because, yeah, it sounds like it's breaking things under the car now. That sounds so bad. Let's stop.
Pushing it'll just be the same thing. We're gonna have to.
At least my weight won't be in it. I don't know. This is sketching me out. I feel like it's gonna break the car. Maybe we should try to ask people to pick up trucks. I wouldn't say this is going well. It sounds like the car is gonna break, and 0.8 miles seems very far with this method, but yeah. I'm debating on if I should be waving down pickup trucks. All right, so Chris saw us struggling on the side of the road, and he stopped to help us because he's seen the videos and he's amazing and he's handy. So he's like, maybe there's something I can do to help. So fingers crossed. He has an idea because me and Jaydin have been staying on this corner for probably 10 minutes just trying to debate like what we could even do. Because we're like pushing it seems like it won't even work, dragging it's not working, and the mechanic is still so far. So fingers crossed Chris has an idea because we were pretty stuck just now. Fingers crossed. All right, so I'm walking back to where the steering went out. Jaydin and Chris are back there trying to fix the vehicle, but basically we're missing a piece that looks very custom to this toy car. And without the piece, I don't know if we can keep going. So I'm walking back up here to see if I can find it in the road. I already looked for something in the road and I didn't find it before. He says it would be incredibly tiny, so it's a huge long shot, but we're desperate, so I'm gonna try again. I found this piece, but it looks very crushed and I don't even know if it's relevant. I'm pretty sure this piece is useless, but I'm bringing it to them just in case, maybe, just maybe, they have an idea with this, but it might not even be relevant. I don't know if it was even to the car and it looks crushed, but there was a piece in the road. I don't even know if it's like relevant to us though. All right, so Chris is running to Harbor Freight for us right now. He thinks he has a temporary solution. That part was not useful, but fingers crossed. He says it won't work forever, but maybe it could work for just a little bit to get us back and moving just the last 25 miles. And Chris happened to have this entire toolkit in his car, which was very useful. Chris came back with some pins. All right, guys, the car is working. And we're gonna take these batteries with Chris. I'll explain what's happening in half a second, but yeah, I think we're back in business. Chris is leaving, and I think we are back in business. Big update. So Chris totally saved us. The car is working again. It is a makeshift solution, so it could break on the way. I think we're about 25, I didn't check actually. I gotta check exactly how many miles we are right now. Somewhere between 25 and 30 miles away right now, which is really far. The good news is that we do have the new really good batteries. So it is possible we can make it with just the batteries that we have, even if it's 30 miles away. I still have to check the GPS. I haven't plugged it in yet. The other good news is that Chris took the batteries that we were on our way to go recycle, which was a huge help because I'm pretty sure that all that weight is what killed the steering in the first place. So now that it's back to this weight, which is still more than this vehicle is supposed to have, but maybe, just maybe, we can make it with what we got right now, and hopefully we won't need to charge on the way. Hopefully the rest of the day just a smooth sailing and we make it all the way to a hotel right next to Disney World. Fingers crossed, baby. All right, so yeah, Adam is down there. I didn't mean to run over Adam. God. Oh my God, Adam.
And the mirror.
Adam in the mirror.
Oh, yikes.
Adam lost a lot of stuffing from that, so this isn't good. All right, we gotta get on the road.
Thank God she doesn't have real kids, am I right? Get it together.
All right, Adam's fine, guys. He's fine. He's fine, we're on the road. All right, there's something in the sidewalk, but we are on our merry way, baby. So I have good news and I have bad news. The really good news is that things are going so smoothly today. We're on a sidewalk, the sun is shining, not raining on us. The bad news is that it is 30 miles to get to the hotel tonight right next to Disney, which is way further than I thought it was. I thought it was like 25, 26. So that does add a lot of mileage, and I'm not sure if the batteries can make it or not. These are untested batteries. They're new, but they're untested because the car is still old and I don't know if the connections that are connecting to the batteries are okay or not. So I guess we'll find out soon, but as of now, things are going really well. We are now 27 miles away.
don't think you guys can see this so well, but like right here, it has this big drop off of the sidewalk.
And the whole time I was driving on it, all I kept thinking was like, oh my God, thank gosh my steering went out when it did and not like on something like that where I would have just like plummeted down a little cliff. Very grateful now for where the steering came out earlier today.
There's a porta potty, I gotta pee, that's so good.
All right, back on the road, baby. We just pulled over because Jade needs a battery swap. Well, Jane's doing the battery swap. I'm eating a granola bar. I've been living off these things today. I had one for breakfast. I had half of one for a little bit of a lunch earlier. Now it's almost 3 p.m. and I'm having another one. I don't have much time to actually stop today to eat, especially during daylight hours, so kind of surviving off these things. So we've actually been having an issue the majority of this trip that I've never actually mentioned to you guys. 2 of Jaden's batteries are very bloated. Like they almost like blew up, like they're fat. One night we tried to charge them with the fast chargers and for some reason, we looked over at the charger, like, why does the room smell a little bit like smoky in here? We looked over there and the batteries were completely bloated. So 2 of the batteries that he has doesn't really fit in the bike properly. So we always have to try to like squeeze them in. It takes a lot longer when we have to use the bloated batteries.
Which is what he's doing right now. They just do not want to fit right in there.
Back on the road. Ah, my car turned off. I don't know why. What's happening? Yep. Now we're back on the road. That took a minute. Sound good. The sidewalk ended at the worst timing possible and it looks pretty treacherous to get down, but backing up seems even worse on this road. So the sidewalk on the other side just ends on this side. Hate when this happens. What do people do when they're in wheelchairs? We gotta wait for the opportune moment to get over there. And I still have to go down this curb right here, which is gonna be rough, but we're gonna do it. All right, we're doing it. We're making it. We're making it. We're going. All right, we're in the clear, baby. Here we go, back on the sidewalk. Whoop.
If you guys watched the last series, my tire fell off of my red car and it was thumping before it fell off and it didn't sound good. That's exactly what this one sounds like right now. It is thumping and moving up and down. I am very worried I'm gonna lose a tire. I'm almost positive it's this tire over here. Passenger front. I'm trying to get to the sidewalk. This is full speed right now. All right, made it to the sidewalk. Let's work out this issue. Just checking if there's anything loose right now, because that's the most likely scenario, because it's definitely feeling some thumping happening.
So the bad news is that nothing seemed like it was clearly wrong, but there were some things that were a little bit loose, so we're gonna test drive it before we put all the stuff back in it and see if it works.
Fingers crossed.
She's moving. So I feel like there's still a wiring issue, but we have 25 miles left to go today. Fingers crossed that somehow fixed everything. I'm not convinced. All right, we're gonna try tightening the wheel. If you guys remember from the last series, I had to tighten the wheel on my red car because it fell off, new one on, and if it wasn't tight enough, it would clunk around. Fingers crossed that's what's wrong with this car, and fingers crossed we have the right tool to fix it.
All right, Jane's trying to tighten it now. All right, we're gonna test it one more time before packing it up, because I don't want to have to unpack this thing again. Fingers crossed.
She's working. I'm hoping the car wasn't just being nice to us because it wasn't loaded up and it had less weight. So now we're gonna find out, with all the weight in it, can it still move? And now she's moving.
All right, this is full throttle right now, so I wouldn't say it's looking good. I feel like it can't be the batteries either.
Because the batteries should not be dying if they're brand new, unless it's the wiring harness that's messed up and it doesn't matter what batteries you put in it. I guess that is also possible. I don't know, we could try swapping the batteries in a few minutes and see if it helps. I should have tested it when everything was out, if the batteries were charged or not. I didn't even think of it. All right, well, we are slowly on our way to Orlando. I don't have high hopes we're gonna make it, and I already booked a hotel for tonight. And as you guys know, bad news when you book a hotel in advance.
We are crawling. This is a downhill coming up. Oh wait, stop.
I'm gonna see if this little tester says that the batteries are dead or not. They're showing dead. They should not be dead right now. Good news is that means the battery shop should fix it. The bad news is they shouldn't have died that quick.
All right, so I'm gonna set you guys down all the way down here to see if it works.
Oh yeah. Don't know why the batteries died, but we're back on the road. So right now we're headed to for the Dollar General. I saw one just like in the distance and I'm like, I think we might want to stop given how sketchy the battery situation's been today. So we're gonna pull over and stop here because we have one dead set of batteries and we have one set that we have no idea how well it's gonna do in the car right now. And if you look at the GPS, it looks like we're headed into the middle of nowhere and we do not want to die out there. So just to be safe, we're gonna stop, we're gonna charge up, maybe get something to eat at the Dollar General. I know there's not much to eat there, but whatever they got, we'll take it. All right, so the Dollar General's outlet outside does not work. So I'm gonna walk over to this Mexican place over here and see if they have an outlet that works. I feel like I'm pretty hardy on these challenges and that I can handle a lot, but today I barely ate. I am so tired. It's our last day. We have so many miles. The sun goes down in 20 minutes and I feel like I am being pushed to my limit today, but we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully this Mexican place has an outlet. I always tell myself when I'm in these like crazy situations that everything happens for a reason, so fingers crossed the reason comes. There's literally no one in the parking lot of this Mexican place, but it says it's open. Fingers crossed it's open because it does have food. They said yes, baby! So now they don't have an outlet on the outside of the building, but they do have one on the inside. So we're gonna eat and charge up at the same time, which sounds like music to my ears, honestly. But they're only open for another 2 hours and 50 minutes. So we gotta get this stuff plugged in and we gotta get it plugged in like right now. First we gotta cross the street though. All right, Jaden, they have an outlet on the inside. They'll let us use it while we eat food.
That's good.
Woohoo! Car's in incognito mode. We're going inside, eating and charging. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm feeling pretty discouraged right now. We still have over 20 miles left to go. The sun is going down. We've never even done that many miles in an entire day. So I just spent the time getting everything plugged in with Jaden and getting food and trying to just like recharge for a second. Everything is plugged in right here. We got food right here. And we're just gonna try to follow the directions and see if we can make it tonight. But it's definitely a long shot. The car batteries say they're all charged up. Now, do I believe it? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But we are back on the road. I think we still have 23 or 24 miles, which is absolutely insane. But we're gonna see how we do. We're gonna see how we do. It's gonna be a very, very long night. It is already 8 p.m. and the restaurant just closed. Jaden has about 1.5 of his bike batteries. This is gonna be a rough night, but we're going for it. Nice last night, so we kind of have to. It's gonna be a long, long night. Okay, that's working. It just needed a minute. It's working. All right, the GPS is showing 24 miles, so please pray for us. So far, she's going super fast. Let's hope she can keep it up. 24 miles, baby. Keep going. All right, the car is sounding really bad, and it's bumping up and down, but we're also playing chicken right now. Anytime we see someone behind us, we swerve off of the road. So this has definitely been a rough night, for sure. And this car is so sketchy right now, but hear that noise? God. Oh, God. I just pulled over. I hate this road so much, guys. I really, really hate it. It's really like there's no sidewalk, so anytime cars are coming, we pull over to the side, and if there's no cars coming, then we go. And I have to keep looking forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, and then go again. Like this road is a problem. I normally have a rule with these challenges that if things become a safety issue, that I make an exception and that I would like keep, that would either, you know, find a way out of it that isn't driving through treacherous stuff, because, you know, we're not supposed to be in a safety concern. But in this situation, I don't even think there is a way out of doing this at this moment because we're here. So I think we just got to keep going unless we find another solution. If there was another solution though right now, like a pickup truck just to get us to a safer spot to continue, I would take it. Also, we're pulled over right now because Jay needs a battery swap. He's on to his last fresh set of batteries, which will last about 7 miles. All right, battery swap complete. We're just gonna wait for the next cars to pass and then we'll be back on the next stop. All right, so we had to pull over and my car is now stuck in this grass here. This road has been just absolutely dreadful. We're so close to being off it. We only have 0.7 miles left on this road. Please get us off of it, please. I would take a pickup truck help any day now. All right, we gotta lift it and move it out of the way before I get back on the road. I'll take you guys soon. I'm not vlogging much on this road because this road is terrifying. All right, so the situation is bad. We just pulled over. There's a bar underneath the car that the screws just came undone and now it's just been scraping on the ground 24/7. Like I don't even have to hit a bump. It's just always scraping.
Cassie, I have a solution. So first off, we get this sign, we put it in here, we take all of our stuff, and then we run. We just leave.
Run. Yeah, it's not for sale, it's for rent.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take the rental money and then just, you won't see us again.
Yeah, Yeah, so there's wires under there now that are just literally being dragged and shredded due to the situation. So I don't know how important the wires are, but I can't imagine they're for nothing. Oh God. There's still 20 miles left tonight. Part of me thinks it's dumb for us to enter this bike trail in a mile where there's no people or anyone to help us, but the other part of me is like, we can do it. So we're gonna have a little team discussion, but I think we're gonna go. I'm scared. We're gonna try to tape up the loose wire before it just goes out and then kills the brakes or steering or whatever it controls.
You know, they used to call me the loose wire.
Someone probably said it.
Yeah, somebody definitely might have. Guys, the car's not light when it's this heavy also.
All right.
What a stupid thing to say.
It's taped up.
The car's not light when it's this heavy.
All right, I wouldn't say that the car's in good shape, but the wire's taped up. We are back on the road.
Side note, that road we were on before felt like the longest 3 miles of my life. I barely vlogged it. It was really, really, really bad. Like we had to just keep swerving off the road every 2 seconds. It was just bad. So at least now we're back on the way on a sidewalk for a bit and a bike lane through a forest, which is semi a good thing, semi a bad thing. Oh God, why does it sound so bad? Alright, so I just did some calculations and it's not good. We've been going at a solid pace about 2.5 miles an hour. We still have 19 miles left. You do the math. I think we're gonna be there at like maybe 4 in the morning or maybe even sunrise.
At least the car is moving. I guess I gotta be grateful right now. My car is not going very fast, so it definitely feels like it's limping along at this moment. Luckily, I still have a spare set of batteries, but it only made it 7 miles on this set.
Which means when we swapped batteries and got the new ones, it wasn't a battery issue. What that tells me is it's a connection issue with the car. Kind of worst case scenario, but we gotta do a battery swap.
We are crawling.
10:09 p.m. and we officially need a battery swap. 18 miles left tonight. I think we're gonna be going until at least 4 a.m., potentially sunrise.
New batteries are in. We are back on the road, baby. Last set. We're gonna need to charge one more time tonight, and it's 10:15.
So we just ran across some civilization, and because of that, I decided to check the map and make sure that this isn't our last opportunity to charge for a while. It does look like there's a gas station 3 miles out. That's really all there's gonna be. The photos on Google makes it look like there is an outlet, so fingers crossed there is one. 3 miles is enough for my car to make it. I don't think it's enough for Jane's motorcycle, so we'll probably have to tow him. But if we charge right now, we're gonna have to charge 2 more times tonight, which would be like an all-night activity. Or if we make it to the Mobile, we might just barely only have to charge that 1 more time. Fingers crossed.
Hope we can make it to the Mobile gas station.
Turns like this are the problem. My steering is not very good right now, so I literally can't even make these turns.
All right, so the bumper just fell off of my car, and the reason this happened, oh, and there's way more damage than this. If you look down here, it's literally gonna be dragging now for the rest of the night. What happened was, back here was so bad, the sidewalk. This was the sidewalk back here that caused it. The sidewalk just literally has this gigantic lip, and this lip is what took off my bumper. So, it's not great. It's not a great situation, and Jane also just gave me really bad news that apparently right up here, the sidewalk ends. And this road does not look fun to be on. So, yeah, this is the road that we'd have to be on. It's kind of dark. You can barely see it. There's really no street lights anywhere. All right, 2 miles to the gas station.
Since the sidewalk ends on this side of the road, we are going to go backtrack to go to the other side because it looks like there's not really a sidewalk, but maybe like a park that has a little pavement through it. We're gonna try to do that. It does end too, but at least it goes a little bit longer than this sidewalk that ended.
So we gotta turn around and go the other way.
All right, Jane's able to go down that way, but I have to take the long way because I can't make it down all those turns. We're going this way. All right, so we made a pretty ballsy move. By ballsy, I actually mean the safe move. We're gonna stop and charge at the Wawa because after that whole bumper thing happened, we ended up having to turn around and go back into civilization, and we're like, what if this is for a reason? What if we are supposed to stop here to charge right now and the world's telling us to turn around? Because if we keep going, we're going to the middle of nowhere and we're relying on one gas station in the middle of nowhere to get us there. And we decided not to make the risky move, so we are stopping at the Wawa and we're getting up a charge. It might make for a longer night, but if we don't have to push the cars, it could also make the night shorter. There's really no way to know.
All right, so the Wawa didn't have any outlets, so now we are trying the Taco Bell. Well, no outlets outside, they have one inside, but trying to find an outdoor outlet. Taco Bell. Not looking good so far. Found an outlet, guys. It's kind of in a weird spot because the Wawa's all the way over there and the Taco Bell's all the way over there. But beggars can't be choosers. There's an outlet. So a little bit of a weird spot, but I guess we're gonna charge right next to the dumpster. But at least we have easy access to food, baby. All right, we are setting up the charging station, baby.
Acorns, so I can throw them at Cassie.
He told me to film and starts throwing acorns at me. The frig? The psychopath. This is what we got, baby. Oh wait, there's still 2 batteries missing. Wait, I gotta go plug this in. All right, so you're at the dumpster charging a little bit. But it turns out it's fate that we stopped here.
So once we plugged everything in, we realized that 2 of the batteries are completely dead and 2 of them were at 20%, so about to die. I don't think we would have made it to the gas station. Every single time we end up having to be turned around for some reason, it ends up being for a good reason. And I feel like this is one of those times. So we're gonna have to charge up here probably until it's 11:13, meaning that, yeah, we're probably gonna be charging here until like 1:30 in the morning. This is gonna be a very long night. We still have, I think, 17 miles left to go, so wish us luck. I think we're gonna see the sunrise tonight.
All right, Jane's gonna stay watching security with the batteries. I'm gonna go get us food at Wawa.
This is gonna be a few hours, so might as well at least get some food.
Oh, this looks perfect. Alright, we're out of here. Alright, we finished up. Let's see how Jaden's doing over here. Alright, it's food time, baby.
We've now broken another tripod on the strip. Now Jaden's tripod broke and I've broken 2, so that's why the camera angles seem a little bit low. Starting a little bit ago, a few hours ago, it broke. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but been a problem. The food looks bigger.
Alright, so we are unplugging everything now.
It is 1:25 in the morning and I feel like I am so tired on the brink of death. We've literally been making jokes about setting the car on fire just so we can go to bed. But we still have the 17 miles left and obviously they're just jokes, so we are gonna get back on the road. But I am exhausted, so let's hope we can make it there. I'm gonna try my best to keep this vlog going right now, but whew, it's gonna be a little rough.
Alright, we are leaving. Goodbye, Wawa. We're back on the sidewalk, baby.
Alright, so back at the Wawa, there was a cop that questioned us, but he did take our IDs and everything, but overall he seemed very nice. He took down our YouTube channel and seemed to really like it when he pulled it up on his laptop, so yeah, we are back on the road now. It's 1:41 in the morning. I am absolutely exhausted, so vlogging tonight seems very rough, and we're still 17 miles away, which seems impossible, but I'll tell you guys in a bit.
This is the current situation. Hopefully sidewalks continue and the night is nice to us.
Alright, so me and Jaden accidentally split up a minute ago and I cannot find him anywhere and it's completely deserted out here. We took 2 different sidewalks and we thought they'd meet back up and then they didn't. And then he's been missing now for probably like 15 minutes. So I just sent him my location. I'm hoping he can find me here. Oh great, it's saying that it failed to send. Oh, nothing's being delivered. That's worrisome. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit if I find him.
All right, I see a single light down there moving. I think it might be Jaden. Let's hope it's Jaden. This is not good. He probably was back there just like wasting all his batteries, so this is not good. Hopefully it's him, not someone who wants to kill me. Well, hello, Slowpoke.
I went on an adventure. I played 3 rounds of mini golf.
Oh God. All right, let's get back on the road. Yeah, hopefully Jaden's battery is still good. Let's do it.
The car sounds so bad right now. We're just gonna ignore it and hope it's fine. We're at the finish line. We're going left.
All right, this is the situation. We're just kind of on the side of this road. It is 2:30 in the morning.
Gonna get periodic updates. The real highway's down there, though this doesn't feel great either, but
At least it's not crazy busy just because of how late at night it is.
I just stopped real quick because Jaden needs to put pants on. He's freezing out here.
My knees are about to fall off.
And then we'll be back on the road. We're now 13 miles, baby. But we will need to stop and charge. So I look over and Jaden's literally just running with his motorcycle in front of me. I'm like, it must be dying.
It was dying. He's literally setting up the tow rope as we speak. Unrelated. All right, we are officially in tow mode. I won't start now or he'll slam into that pole, but we're about to go. My steering's not working at all, so now I just ran into a wall. Yeah, I couldn't make this turn. Like, it's just getting bad. So we're gonna try to tighten it. I don't even know if it'll work at this point. I just have to laugh because it's so bad, dude.
All right, so the deal is that we cannot find the tool, and I'm just going into laughing fits because everything is like just so rough tonight and I'm so tired. So that's what I do, is I just laugh it off. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna back up and try to deal with the steering for the next 11 miles.
All right, I definitely need a battery swap. We have 10 miles left, so the battery's definitely not gonna make it, but it'll get us a little bit further. I don't know why, but everything is just wet. We are back on the road. 10 miles seems so far. All right, so I did almost just crash into this and I have to back up. But in the meantime, there's a sign for Disney World Dash Magic Kingdom, baby. That is so exciting. I've officially lost all steering. I'm gonna try with pliers to fix it since we don't have the proper tool. If not, like, I don't even know if we can continue on because I can't steer at all. Like, I only can go straight. All right, I am trying my best to tighten this with these, but it's like literally not hard. All right, guys, so this is kind of nostalgic. This is where the car broke down, right in front of the Disney World sign. How crazy is that? We just barely made it, baby. Absolutely wild that the car decided to make it to the sign and then die. We lost steering, and honestly though, even if we didn't lose steering, this is a complete highway here with no sidewalks. Like this is a full speed highway happening right here. So we wouldn't really want to go on it anyway. Would we have? Yes. But is it kind of maybe a good sign that this happened? I think so. I think this is the perfect ending. So the plan for the end of the night, we are going to put the rain cover on and put the car in a bush over there. And then tomorrow we'll be able to rent a real car and come and get it. But before we do that tomorrow, we also are going to go to Magic Kingdom and deliver the cookie to Mickey Mouse, baby. But for now, we're gonna Uber to our hotel, which is right down the road. All right, well, that's where we're leaving the car. Took everything off of it. We'll be back for it tomorrow. I just didn't want to steal my stuffed animals. Taking off Bart, too. All right, we made it, baby. That's a horrible high five. We do it again. There we go.
Powerful.
Woo! Here we are, baby. All right, thank you so much. All right, we are all loaded up. I just gotta figure out the Airbnb instructions. It looks like it's like a little mini resort. We made it in the room, baby, and guess what? This room has something special about it. We have no tripods, but I'm gonna try to show you guys. Notice anything? Notice anything? Da, da, da. We are delivering a cookie to Mickey Mouse tomorrow, guys. And this room is amping me up. Ah, there's Mickey. There's Mickey right there. Mickey, we're coming with your cookie. Even, dun, ta-da. Oh, there he is again. Right above the door switch. Look, Mickey. And if you turn on the bathroom lights, oh, we're coming for you, Mickey. I wanted to get a Mickey themed Airbnb for the night because tomorrow's such a big day and we wanted to get amped the night before. Now we did plan on getting here a little bit less late, but we're gonna make it work. Tomorrow is a big day and I cannot wait to deliver this cookie to Mickey Mouse. Thank you for everyone who's liked and subscribed. Let's try to hit 300 likes on this video, baby. Thank you for everyone who supported in helping save animals, like all the challenges on this channel, by matching us with the merch. All right, I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys tomorrow for delivering a cookie to Mickey Mouse in Magic Kingdom. By the way, it is now 4:30 in the morning, so we have to leave here in just a few hours, so we're gonna try to get some rest. Love you guys, bye. Side note, the cookie from Mickey Mouse is not looking very good. I don't think he's gonna want it. So we packed that cookie plus 3 cookie dough balls, but the other problem is I couldn't find a hotel room that had an oven in it. So I'm not sure how we're gonna solve that problem because we just transported 3 cookie dough balls and a cookie across Florida, and none of them are ready to be given to Mickey Mouse. But that's a tomorrow problem. Way too tired for that. See you guys tomorrow. We woke up the next day exhausted, but finally ready and excited to take on Disney. Issue was, the cookies were in bad shape, and we couldn't even find a hotel with an oven. But even if I could, the dough balls were questionable. But we didn't want to just abandon the whole mission, and we already had Disney tickets, so we went on an incredible journey to get to the park.
6 p.m. for our day guests, and for our party guests, starting at 7 until 12 a.m.
We made it into Magic Kingdom, which is where we read that Mickey Mouse is. That being said, the cookies, they didn't make it. It was too many breakdowns, too much transportation. We tried, but we still want to find Mickey Mouse and give him a high five. We won't be able to give him a cookie, but it's okay, as long as we find him. I have a feeling he's gonna be up here near the castle. We have a little bit of an issue. We found Mickey, but Mickey is on stage. There he is. We searched everywhere for Mickey Mouse. It felt like there was a million signs that Mickey Mouse was close by, but was just never to be seen. We finally found a theater that said it was a meet and greet with Mickey Mouse, and we thought we had it in the bag. But then we realized we stood in the wrong line for an hour and met the wrong characters. At this point, the park was closing.
Well, you gave it our best, of course. No.
Okay. All right, so we waited about an hour thinking we were gonna get a picture with Mickey Mouse, and we waited an hour to get a picture with Jack and Sally. So now the park's officially closed, at least Magic Kingdom is. So we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios, and hopefully Mickey Mouse will be there. That was such a big fail. Goodbye, Magic Kingdom. Mickey! When we started this journey, taking a cookie dough ball from Tampa all the way to Disney World felt impossible. Our toy car had over 600 miles on it when the journey started, and it was hanging on by a thread. Jane's mini motorcycle, well, that thing's a beast, though we did pop the tires. Twice. But every breakdown, every setback, it became part of the story that we'll never forget. Some nights we barely made it to the hotel. It felt like everything that we did went wrong. But no matter what, I'm so proud of Jaden and I for continuing to push through. So we tried to find Mickey Mouse everywhere. Maybe Mickey Mouse needed to be scared today. We're at the Tower of Terror.
Don't look at me like I'm crazy, I knew.
We may not have found Mickey Mouse, which was definitely a rough ending, but at least we had a wild ride. There's so many times that we felt like we weren't gonna make it, but somehow we pushed each other through every single moment that we wanted to give up. So here's to the adventure that pushes us, the friendship that surprises us, and the memories that stick with us forever. Until the next challenge, this one's for the books.